It's annoying, but it's a bot, and it cannot go on any longer. Hang it up, flat screen. I would have dragged you regardless. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. It is the start of 2022, and I'm starting with some positivity. I've made Sims videos in the past, and when I've made Sims videos in the past, I have been very, very negative. But you know what? Let's not start the year with hate. Let's not start the year with hate. You know what? I'm going to be positive. I am going to tell the Sims the ways in which they can improve their game, because I still play The Sims 4. I still play The Sims 4. Playing The Sims is still one of my favorite pastimes. I have fun playing The Sims. I have fun downloading mods. I have fun doing all of those things. And so you know what? We don't have to be negative. You know what? I try to wait till about March to be nasty. I wait till about March to get nasty because we are still in January. I'm on a little fitness kick. You know, I'm feeling good about myself. I'm going to start with positivity. It's still going to be negative because I'm going to tell them in which their games are bad, but I'm going to tell them in ways in which there is hope, okay? Because the other day I played The Sims. Played it for hours. I played a whole life of someone obviously on short speed, but I played a whole life of someone, and I had critiques. I'm like, this could have been more fun. I had fun. I'm always going to make the best out of a bad situation, but I'm like, this could have been a lot more fun. So how do we get this to be a lot more fun? And I was like, you know what? I can come up with a list. This is what I want The Sims 4 to do in the year 2022, because I am done waiting for The Sims 5. It's gonna come when it comes. It needs to come soon, but I don't even have hope that The Sims 5 is gonna be good. Here I go being negative. Let's stop. Okay. Let's start with number one. Clean up the game. The game needs to be cleaned up. There is so much going on in The Sims 4. Now, I gotta be honest. I don't know what's my mods and what's the actual game, but all I know is there's just a lot going on in the game. Like, every single pack, game, stuff, or expansion comes with so much stuff, to the point that the game is buggy. I made a list of things that just need to be fixed off rip. Dine out, eco lifestyle, dream home decorator, cats and dogs, and there's a few more. I don't own everything. They need to just be fixed off rip, especially like dine out, eco lifestyle, dream home decorator. Dream home decorator just sucks. Like, it needs a complete overhaul. Eco lifestyle, I believe, is the expansion pack that really brought major bugs to the game. Like, they need to be cleaned up. They need to go in the Sims team, instead of giving us more kits, they need to go in and they just need to clean up these packs. They need to make dine out work effectively. They need to figure out what came in eco lifestyle that introduced so many bugs to the game, and they need to clean it up. Dream home decorator needs a complete overhaul. It could be a really good game pack if it just got overhauled. And that's really what it is. Like, a lot of these packs, you can't even get what you really want out of them because they just don't work. They just simply do not work. The game needs to be cleaned up. Townies need to be cleaned up. Townies need to, I shouldn't go to try and date a townie and this person is on probation from college, is only level 2 in a career, don't live nowhere. Like, clean up the game. Like, that's the problem with The Sims 4 for me. It's like, the stuff you have is already lacking, and then you don't even do your best job to make those things tight. Because I believe if at least the things that you had were tight, then we can really work with something here. But the stuff you have is not as tight as it should be. And Snowy Escape, there is nobody in the little at the little festivals. There's no one in the little town square. Same thing with the college one. The college, there's no one at school. There's no one walking around the campuses. There's no one there. Like, clean up the game. How about go through your expansion packs and make sure all of them are working to the best of their abilities? Because you still want people to pay for these things, and you're not doing them to the best of your ability. So go through, clean up the game, and just make it efficient. Another thing that kind of comes with cleaning up the game, like, can we have like more interpersonal relationships? For example, why can't I stay at my parents' house? How come when I go over to my parents' house, my parents act like they've literally never seen me before? How come my cousins don't know they're my cousins? How come my aunts don't know they're my aunts? Where is the interpersonal relationships? Like, unless you do the always welcome cheat, you literally can't stay at your parents' house. Like, a house that you might have just moved out of a week ago. You'll go and try to like go sleep in your childhood bedroom, and like they'll kick you out. And it's like, there's a problem here. And they know that. They know that. Like, there is clearly a problem here. Like, clean up the game. Like, make these things make sense, you know? Like, have like, for example, I was about to die in my Let's Play. And so I invited my siblings over so they could see me die. And like, they act like they didn't even know me. They act like they didn't even know me. And I'm like, yeah, I haven't seen y'all in a while, but like, shit, y'all are my siblings. Like, we know each other. So that's another thing that really bothers me about The Sims. Like, y'all don't even have the base stuff together. Like, let's get the base stuff together, and then we can build on it. The next thing that The Sims 4 could do better game packs. Better game packs. I believe the biggest failure of The Sims 4 is its game packs. Its game packs either don't work or they're not good. They either don't work or they're not good. The Sims 4 needs to put a lot more emphasis on their game packs, because the game packs could be easy cheats to obviously gameplay, and it just shows you what everyone has always critiqued The Sims 4 about, right? Like, there's no gameplay, and it really shows that in the fact that your game packs suck. Like, it could be a very easy way to get some easy playing hours and just a solid game pack. Like, Dream Home Decorator could have been that. It could have been that thing where it's like, you know what, there's nothing else to do in the game. Let me go be a dream home decorator. Let me go decorate people's homes. But it don't work. It don't work. The game pack don't work. The game pack does not work, and it's not fun. Like, that's the thing. Like, how are y'all allowed to put out incomplete work, like, that you want people to pay good money for? That's the part that don't make any sense to me. It's like, it's incomplete and you know it. It's incomplete and you know it. And instead of, when you see the game changers on YouTube play the game, say that it's broken, instead of you being like, wait a minute, let's go put another month into this, you still put it out anyway. And that's my thing about The Sims 4. Also, what y'all could do better this year is taking more pride in your work. Taking more pride in your work. Caring a little bit more. Like, I sometimes feel like the whole Sims 4 team is a bunch of people who couldn't get jobs at other EA places, other things on EA, and so they dumped them all into Sims 4. And so they just be turning their half into shit, and they just like, whatever. Whoever's still playing The Sims is what they deserve. And I'm like, we deserve better than this. Instead of with game packs that do not work. Game packs that don't work. Game packs that don't work. I believe we can get 2 solid game packs this year. I think, isn't a game pack coming out like next month or stuff that I don't know. That brings me to my next thing. Leave the kids at home. Leave the kids at home. Like, now I feel like it's a joke. It's a joke in the Sims community to like put out kits. Like, leave it alone. The fact that you're doing full-blown announcement for kits, nobody wants them. No, especially like the kits that have like clothing. Like, who is going to buy a clothing kit? Any clothing I want to go get, I can go get for free for CC. Like, what are you doing here? Like, whose face are you playing in? And that's why I say it's almost like the Sims 4 team is trying to meet a quota. It's like, they need content. Let's put out the easiest content that we can put out. And so they're like, kits. Kits is easy. It can shut people up that they haven't had anything in a while. Like, here, get the kits. And then the people who defend The Sims 4, this video is turning negative, and I did not want it to, because I just feel like these are just base things that The Sims 4 could change, and it would just be significantly better. Like, I'm not going into full overhaul or we need generation or stuff like these are just base things that y'all could do better. But the people who do complain about The Sims, they get told by the, the Sims apologists, they be like, y'all just got a kit 2 weeks ago. And it's like, did you buy the kit? Did you buy the kit? You sitting here telling me to shut up because we just got a kit 2 weeks ago, but you didn't even buy the kit because you know the shit sucks. Like, it sucks. It absolutely sucks. The next thing is, and this plays into the next thing, less small, more big. I would much rather only hear from the Sims 4 team in January, the summer, and maybe sometime around Halloween. I would much rather only hear from them for 3 years if it means big stuff. If it means, boom, beginning of the year expansion pack, boom, the middle of the year a game pack, boom, the end of the year a stuff pack, and maybe something else. Like, if that was it, like, if that's all we heard from you, I promise you the work would be better. Y'all would put out better stuff if it was just less stuff. If it was just less stuff. Like, The Sims bombards you with stuff, and you can't care. You can't care. The only people who can care is people who make Sims content for a living. Like, because if you're just a regular player, you cannot care. You get on your computer after not playing The Sims for a couple weeks, you got all types of updates. You got all types of, like, the game don't even look the same no more because they added so much little shit and no big shit. And then, like I said, what I'm saying about, like, if you just put time into it, the stuff that they did add, so likes and dislikes are stupid. The little relationship thingies, the, like, scenario, like, it's stupid. It's stupid because it's not, the time wasn't put into it. And that's my thing. Like, if you would have just waited for scenarios and made scenarios perfect this year, boom, that could have been your announcement. Boom, scenarios. Boom, likes and dislikes. Boom, and then likes and dislikes could have came with a whole thing of stuff. So, like, you could have added colors, your favorite color, your favorite food. Like, you could have had so much that came with these things, but you're just so ready to put little things, get people to shut up, little things. But I would much rather you wait, give us big things, and then little stuff alone. The next thing is, can you make things less complex? Can you make things more depth, less complexity? The Sims is confusing. You buy a pack and you don't know how to use it. You don't even know all of the things that came with the pack because it's so much. It's so much little nitpicky little things, and it's so complex, and it's so, you gotta do this to do this, and you gotta buy this to get this, and it's so much. It's so much. And then when you do figure out how to do those things, there's no depth to those things. And so it's like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't know if I'm doing this wrong, and I kind of think I am. So when I ordered delivery, I was having a birthday party, and I'm like, instead of cooking, I can do delivery. And so I tried to call to meal for my delivery that I ordered, but, like, there was no call to meal option. So, like, my guests couldn't eat the food. Only the people who lived in my house could eat the food because they could go pick it up. And I'm like, that's the problem. That's a problem here. I should be able to call the meal to my delivery, but maybe, is there an option to, like, buy, like, I'll look this up even before I go edit this video. Is there an option to buy a family portion and then you can call the meal? Maybe that's what I did wrong. Maybe that's what I did. But anyways, it's like, and let's talk about some things you could add to the game. Burglaries. Where are my burglaries? I just don't feel like it's that hard to do burglaries. To have people come steal. Have people come rob, have people come mob. Especially because people already steal in eco lifestyle. Like, can we get burglaries? Like, can we get what the girls have been asking for? The next thing is scenarios. Okay, so if you've been on The Sims lately, you know that The Sims added this thing where, like, you can go on your Sims game and on the homepage, they can give you a scenario and you have to, like, beat it, and, like, it's almost like a mission. It sends you on a mission. That is a good idea, Sims. Someone at the Sims team is working, but not working hard enough because it sucks. The thing that they're doing sucks. Like, one of the ones, they have one for the new year, and it's basically like reach level 3 in a career and like, I don't know, do something. Like, they're dumb. Like, the scenarios that they have you do is dumb. Like, anyone who's played The Sims for more than like an hour can do every single thing that they have there. Like, it's just not that hard. And I'm like, this is your good idea. Like, it makes it so every single day you would get on The Sims. Like, if they have like hard things for you to do, so like, have 4 kids, make $1 million, do like, if you had like real things that you need to be able to build, like basically in 2 weeks, you need to be able to build a 6-bedroom home, have $50,000 in the bank, and reach level 5, and like reach level 10 in a career, like real things, or like quick times that you have to really, so you like moving around trying to raise your kids, or you need to get all your kids to this skill level, you need to be able to do this, you need like, Imagine what those scenarios really could be. So you could have a mission every single day that these people, like, you have to do on there, and that would be so damn fun. And I'm like, why are we doing that? But the only thing they have is make 1 million simoleons. And it's like, come on, like, we could really get things cracking with that. We could really get things cracking. Next thing that I feel like The Sims needs to add more, like I'm saying, depth. Where's my boarding school? Like, can we send kids to boarding school? Like, how hard is it to create a rabbit hole boarding school? How hard is it for the bus to pull up to the front of my house? Like, how hard is that? How hard is it to do homeschooling? How hard is it to add more after-school activities? Because all these things are rabbit holes. All these things are rabbit holes that can lead to nothing. The modders are already doing it. I have it in my game right now. So it's just like, you could do it too. You could do it too. It's just little things like that. That is what I want the Sims 4 team to really focus on this year. Doing a lot of just cleaning up the game, like making things livelier, you know? Like, I think The Sims 4 still has a little bit of potential. Like, we could just make things a little bit livelier. Instead of like beating us across the head with content, you could just make really good content. I don't know. What are some of your things that you guys want to see this year from The Sims team? I would love to know. Anyways, I love you guys so much. If you want to see more of me, hit me up on Patreon, which is As Told by Kenya. I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.